EAK commends the selection of panel of IEBC for giving the country a constituted IEBC under very difficult circumstances. The President has nominated a new chairman and 6 members of the commission, now awaiting approval by the National Assembly. We urge the National Assembly to reconvene soon to complete the process in view of the urgency of the Commission. EAK shall work very closely with the Commission and support them when we can to deliver on their mandate.
Our country is very robust in terms of legislative processes that support this. So, but in the spirit of moving forward, especially in view of the fact that we may not be able to postpone the next elections, and many Kenyans would not wish to postpone the next elections, would urge that let the Parliament receive all the comments as usual as they vet these nominees that the President has recommended, and those who have have issues around them, let that organ of the Constitution do their necessary process, and so that we are able to move forward. We cannot keep on lingering over one matter over and over. Yet we have many constituencies in this country which lack representation. We have wards that needs representation, and it is not right to continue on in the manner in which we have had long, protracted process for this long.
If there are issues arising as a result of the individuals who are actually appearing on the list, whether as the chairman or the commissioners, we still do have a process to go. And the process that we have to go is the parliamentary process, where they should vet and check all the details so that they can either affirm or dismiss some of the individuals whose names appear on that list. But otherwise, we do certainly commend the process, a difficult process that has been going on with court cases for quite a long while, and we are glad we have reached this stage so that we begin to prepare for our election. In terms of the weakening of the opposition, I think in our statutes, the government statutes, it's expected that we do have a strong opposition that can speak, raise issues with the governance matters. But if the opposition is part and parcel of the governance, it's very difficult for them to raise issues. My friends from Nigeria have a saying on a bird which they call the chichi bird. They say the chichi bird does not eat the poo-poo, but it eats the worms from the poo-poo. If you've eaten the worms from the poo-poo, there is no way you can come and say, no, I do not eat the poo-poo, because you're already eating the worms from the poo-poo. And I think what we are saying is there needs to be some kind of a distance between the opposition and the government, so that they can be able to speak into issues that are facing the government, and they become the watchdog for parliamentary watchdog for the country, rather than when they are all together and embracing the same things, voting together, agreeing together. Then we don't have an opposition at all.
EAK is concerned that the formation of the broad-based government under the President, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, has led to weakening of the opposition and reduction in accountability. We are concerned that even after signing the MOU with the UDA, ODM still controls the minority party position in Parliament. ODM ought to belong to one side of Parliament. Its current double personality status is untenable. As we stated in our November 2024 communique, the performance of government institutions, particularly Parliament, independent offices, constitutional commissions, the security agencies, among others, does not inspire much confidence among many Kenyans. The public sentiments among most Kenyans regarding the government agencies and government officials, including elected politicians, borders on cynicism. Most Kenyans are disillusioned with their governments, both at the national and county levels. The conflictual manner the government is managing and governing key public sectors such as healthcare, education, agriculture, land use, and environmental issues continues to leave a lot to be desired. We believe that the time has come for our beloved country, Kenya, to hold a candid conversation, and we hold the view that the National Restoration Convention that we proposed last year is the most effective avenue for the country to restore hope and for Kenyans to move forward together with their leaders.
The sanctity of life, security, and conflict resolution. EAK is concerned about the mounting cases of extrajudicial killings by security agencies in many parts of the country. We are also concerned by the increasing cases of land and resource-related conflicts. For example, the Narok, North Rift generally, Kisumu, with the sugar factory land leasing out, leasing without stakeholder participation. The Lamu ethnic tensions, among others, and insecurity, including the recent abductions of chiefs and administrators in Mandera. Recent studies conducted by EAK associates and partners show clearly that the boundaries issue poses a great conflict risk ahead of our 2027 elections, among other issues. EAK will continue to play its role of facilitating conflict prevention and mitigation through dialogue and mediation across the entire nation.
As Parliament works with the Executive to finalize the preparation of the 2025-2026 budget and the Finance Bill 2025 to enact revenue-raising measures, Evangelical Alliance of Kenya is concerned about the issue of the ballooning and seemingly now unsustainable public debt. The Kenya Christian Professional Forum, KCPF, to which Evangelical Alliance members are affiliated, has warned that the country has been passing unconstitutional budgets which allow government to borrow recklessly without this being provided for in the estimates and the Appropriation Act or bill. Taxation in Kenya is driving business to closure, and the unemployment crisis is worsening on a day-by-day basis if we do not act on the situation.
I continue on the fourth matter on the broad-based government and governance.